2025 Topps Series 1 has now been out for about 2 weeks. And with that being said, we have seen pretty much every single format of Series 1 hit the market. But what if I told you guys today, there is a new format out there at one certain store that is being bought up very quickly that you should probably do it as well, and I'm going to let you know why in this video. So what's going on, guys? It's Grip and Rip. And before we get into the video today, let's plug the giveaway as usual. So at 11,000 subscribers, we'll be giving away packs of Series 1. All you got to do, be subscribed, like this video, turn on the post notifications for all the content, and last but not least, drop a comment down below and on a lot of other videos on your craziest, wildest, and boldest take you have for this baseball season, and I'll pick the winner once we hit 11,000, which is honestly probably less than 2 weeks away. So make sure you get your submissions in. I'll read them all up. It might take me a while, honestly, because there's a lot of comments. I think I kid you not, over the last couple months, a record amount of comments, because you could see on the analytics how many comments you get over a period of time. I think over the last, I'd say 3 months, we've had a record number of comments, so it honestly might take me a little more time than usual. So either way, let's get into it. Of course, join the Discord down below. The Grip and Rip show is I'm hoping to do a live stream either Thursday or Friday. Depends. This mic situation's driving me crazy still, so I have to figure it all out still. So hopefully we can get that done. And of course, go subscribe to my new wrestling channel as well. We have 3 channels now. Kind of crazy. Don't know how I'm going to upload consistently on all of them, but we'll get it done. That's what we do here. We're Mr. Consistency here, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So either way, let's get into it. So Series 1. And it's very funny. I want to show you something first. I showed this to my Discord yesterday, but I'll show you now. So of course, as you guys know, Saturday, if you may or may not know, was Hobby Rip Night / Day. Your card stores, if they are with Topps, were participating like mine was. You got some packs, like little 5-card packs, which of course my brother ends up pulling the best one possible. Paul Skeens, Dylan Cruz, James Wood in the same pack, of course. Me, not so lucky, but that's aside the point. In a 15-card checklist, he pulls the best 3 cards in the checklist. Me, I probably had the worst pack, honestly. I had Ellie, Jeter, can't even name the other 3 if I'm going to be honest. That's how bad it was. Not that they're bad players, but you want the rookie cards, of course. And of course, since we're from Pittsburgh, I'd like the Paul Skeens as well. But that's aside the point. But either way, he had fat packs for $5 at Hobby Rip Night at his store. And I was like, you know what? I was like, why not, right? Why not? What can go wrong? It's below MSRP price. I said, what can go wrong? Well, I opened it off camera. Of course I opened it off camera. Guess what I pulled? Now, this card is not really big by any stretch of the imagination, but since I'm from Pittsburgh, it is big to me, okay? So just keep that in mind. I pulled a Paul Skeens hollow foil. Of course, when I was off camera, Paul Skeens hollow foil off camera. My luck. The reaction was pretty good. I will say the reaction was pretty good when I opened it today, of course. The one time I open a fat pack off camera, I pull something actually probably at least meaningful to me at least. So regardless, that's aside the point. But we are talking parallels. We are talking parallels in this video today. And something that you guys may have not known about. And I kind of alluded to this in yesterday's video for a small second. Meijer, yes, we're talking Meijer. A lot of people are flocking to Meijer right now for Series 1. I'm going to let you know why. So, of course, you guys know Meijer sells these blister packs. Target actually used to sell them as well. They don't do that no more. I'm kind of shocked that they don't sell the blister packs. I vividly remember it was 2020 Series 1. Yeah, right before the vid shut everything down, right? There were blister packs of 70 years of Topps, or maybe it was 2021. I don't remember exactly. I think it was 2020. Well, they did them in 2021 as well. There was these blister packs of all these Hall of Famers and legends. I remember trying to find the Pirates, like Clemente was one of them. That was a pretty fun chase. I remember vividly. My grandparents would take us to Target every Saturday because that's what they would do. before, the thing shut down, of course. But regardless, that was a pretty fun chase, I remember. So Target used to do these, but not no more. But Meijer still does it now. Of course, you may know Meijer as the purple parallel, or well, at least to me, I remember the purple parallel from Toys R Us. Now, some of you guys may or may not remember this, but back before Toys R Us did shut down and filed for bankruptcy, they would have exclusive parallels to their stores. It was purple. And I vividly remember it like it was yesterday, pulling a Kutch purple parallel out of a pack of, I believe, 2017 Topps, something like that. I still have it in my collection in my room to this day. It's on my shelf. So that was a pretty cool experience for me. But regardless, we have a new exclusive, keyword exclusive, parallel at Meijer called the tinsel parallel. And yes, tinsel, not Christmas tinsel, but tinsel nonetheless. Now, I kind of described this yesterday. It's just lines up and down the card. It looks like a rainbow foil, but with lines, like very small lines with small gaps in between them on the back of the card. It looks pretty nice. I will say they look pretty nice, to be honest with you. But getting to my real point of the video now, how I figured out about this actually is I was looking up Kutch cards on eBay, trying to find certain parallels to add to the collection. Of course, I'm trying to, get a little rainbow for Kutch for 2025 going. And I said, what is this? I was like, what in the world is this? I have not seen this before. So luckily, Kutch was actually one of the first parallels of this new tinsel parallel to pop up on eBay. I got it instantly. It was a pick your card listing, a bunch of players on there. It's probably still on eBay right now if you're a fan of other teams. But I was like, wow, that's pretty interesting. So, and then I go onto Facebook. I'm in a ton of Facebook groups. I am in a ton of Facebook groups for sports cards. And I saw one guy say, listen, go to your Meijer, get these cards. These cards look nice. Of course, they're in the blister packs. Now, I will say, you can't actually see what player you get. So what a blister pack is, in case you guys don't know, it's a pack of 2 packs. And it's a bubble. And the card is smack dab in the middle of the 2 packs. Now, I will say, you probably can make out what player is in the packs, and I'll let you know how. I'll just use a base card, for example, here. You see those lines on the base card, the Philly lines, how are blue and red right there? If you could squeeze and look at the pack, I'm not saying to damage the card, but if you could just shuffle the bubble, the plastic bubble, and you could probably see those lines. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen, or I haven't gone to a Meijer yet, so I do plan on probably getting to a Meijer now. Probably sooner rather than later. I don't really know how. There is a Meijer near me. It's in Ohio though. It's about a 45-minute drive, so I could probably get there within the next week or so. Maybe, I don't know. It just depends really. Weather in Western Pennsylvania has been up and down. Like, we just got obliterated, by the way, with a snowstorm. But at the same time, in a couple days from now, it's gonna be 60 degrees. So I quite frankly don't know. But it's quite frankly insane here, if I'm gonna be honest with you. But regardless, I see this guy on Facebook saying, listen, go to your Meijers, buy these packs now. And it got me thinking, right? It got me thinking, and this topic absolutely just solidifies what I've been saying all along. Stores need to have exclusive parallels because now everyone is going to be flocking to Meijer. If you have one near you, I highly encourage you go to one yourself. These packs are only like $6 or like $7 max. And you get 2 standard packs, retail packs, and an exclusive tinsel parallel that's smack dab in the middle of the pack in the blister pack. That's a pretty good deal. I mean, that's a pretty solid deal for $6 or $7, right? And I love it. I genuinely love the idea of this. I gave them credit for the purple parallels. I always have. And I'll give them credit again for the tinsel parallels. My question, and I would love for a Fanatics or Topps executive to answer this question. I would love that on the Grip and Rip show. I would seriously love to get some executives on there or someone to answer these questions. Why don't the other stores like Target, Walmart, maybe even Barnes & Noble? Who's to say Barnes & Noble or GameStop? Who's to say they can't get thrown in the mix either? Or Best Buy? There's a ton of stores that sell Series 1 and Topps baseball cards in general. Why can't they get exclusive parallels? Like, what would that do? Like, how bad would that be? Imagine, and I've said this in the past, do you guys remember the red parallels at Target? I mean, I do. Back in like 2015, 2016, 2017, I don't know when they stopped them exactly. I can't remember exactly when they stopped doing this. But Walmart had the Royal Blues, which are now gone, by the way. Those are gone now. They got rid of those this year. Target would have reds, and Toys R Us would have purples, which were once Meijer. Now they're also gone as well, right? So I bring up this question. Why not do that again? Seriously, why not do that again? With how bad Fat Packs are, except for my case where I pull an autograph in a nice Skeens olive foil, which is pretty hard to do in a Fat Pack, by the way. Blaster boxes are really not that great. What bad, seriously, think about this for a second. What bad would that do? Seriously, when it's all said and done, what bad would that do? It wouldn't do anything bad. Seriously and truthfully, it wouldn't do anything bad. I would absolutely love to go to a Walmart, go to a Target, and get an exclusive whatever it may be. You make it up. I don't care. I would love that. I would love to go back to Target's exclusively chasing a red border card. Of course, because their logo is also red, right? So, it just doesn't make any sense to me. It truthfully doesn't make any sense to me. How does Meijer get these tinsel cards, which are, by the way, about limited, I would say, to... I don't know the exact print run. The print run hasn't been revealed yet, I don't think, of these. But I would say probably around 2000. Probably around, I would say around 2000, about the equivalent of a gold, probably. That's my guess. Each player, of course. So why don't they do that again? Seriously, why don't they do those things again? How does Meijer get an exclusive parallel, but Walmart and Target don't? Or we could do this. How about player highlight cards, which I know are a definite thumbs up to the community. Of course, back in the day, they got rid of these too as well, I believe in like 2021 or something like that. You could go to Walmart and get highlight cards of, like, I remember Tatis had them, Pete Alonso had them. Here's the thing, right? There are so many good players now in the league. Right now, currently, it is the biggest crop of talent we have had in baseball, at least as far as I've been alive, in my opinion. Why don't we do highlight cards? Like Ellie. People would love to see Ellie highlight cards. Do you know how many highlights he had last year? Paul Skeens is another one. How many highlights did Paul Skeens have last year? A ton. You could make probably a 30 to 50 card checklist, honestly, with those two guys alone. Not even mentioning Hall of Famers like Derek Jeter, for example, or maybe Ricky Henderson, or Shohei Ohtani. The list is literally endless. It truly is endless. I would love, in Series 2, they get rid of stupid stars of MLB. Those things are so overdone. They're so overdone. $800,000 per player, by the way, in case you guys haven't heard. $800,000 per player of stars of MLB. It's so overdone. I am so sick and tired of seeing those stupid cards. And I've only been opening it for 2 weeks now. I'm so tired of it. I'm seriously so tired of it already. And I assume Series 2 they're coming back and updates are coming back. But next year they better be gone. They better be gone next year because I'm not doing it again. I'm seriously not doing it again. I don't care who's in the checklist. Unless they change it up, put the chromes back in, which they took out in case you guys didn't know, or do something else. Why don't we put exclusive player highlight cards back in the product? Target gets a player, Walmart gets a player, maybe even Meijer or GameStop gets a player. Who's to say? Screw it, right? But guess what? It gets people into those stores to buy the product. That's what I think they are failing to realize, because I loved that back in the day. I truthfully loved going to, for example, Toys R Us to try to find exclusive purple parallels of my favorite players, like what I did with Kutch, right? So it gives you a reason to go to those stores. And you know, if I'm an executive, truthfully, if I'm an executive at Walmart or Target, I'm going to Tops. And this is what I would do, because they have the power to do this, by the way. I don't know how many of you guys know the ins and outs of these kind of things with exclusivity and things like that. But upper management at these stores can absolutely go to Tops and say, listen, we want something exclusive. You know what? I'm willing to bet you right now. I'm willing to bet you right now that's what Meijer did. Meijer told Tops or Fanatics, we want an exclusive parallel so people can come to our stores and spend money, because guess why? If you go to a store like a Meijer, a Walmart, or a Target, you're not just going there for baseball cards. You're going there to pick up something else, whatever you need as well, which brings people into the store to spend more money. I truthfully don't understand how these companies don't understand that. And keep in mind, I have no college degree in this. It's common sense. It's basic common sense about these types of things. And it should work. It would absolutely work. So if a Walmart or a Target executive is somehow watching this video or gets a hold of this video, ask Fanatics for exclusive parallels that you can only find in your stores. I promise you it will work like it is with Meijer right now. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to a Meijer sooner rather than later, and I'm going to go get some of these blister packs to see what these tinsel cards are all about. So either way, that is all I got for you. That is all I got for you today in this video. So we're going to open a pack of some cards, and I will say I'm kind of concerned because if you can tell, I was looking around and I had a silver pack on my desk and it is now gone. So I don't really know what is happening here, but someone touched a silver pack who probably wasn't supposed to on my desk, and he's probably sitting right next to me right now. So I don't know if we're going to be able to open that today because it is MIA right now. So I'm going to try to find that for tomorrow. So we have a bunch of other packs here, so that's no big of a deal. But regardless, let me tell you about today's sponsors of the video, which are Smackin' and SeatGeek. Of course, links down below. And there it is. Okay, there it is right there. He just waved it in the air. Okay, well, there it is. Either way, links down below to both companies. Smackin', 10% off your entire purchase. SeatGeek.com, $20 off your first purchase only on both of those companies. Go give them some support. Go give them some love. Go get some sunflower seeds and go get your opening day tickets. You don't want to miss key matchups at your ballparks, believe me. So yeah, let's get into it. We'll save that silver pack for tomorrow. I'm not going to have him throw it across the room and have the card potentially be damaged. So we'll do a pack of football today and a pack of the Mega Box. So we'll do the silver pack tomorrow. He just waved it around over there. I just saw him wave it around, of course. I knew it was missing. I looked down by the Skeens card. It was literally right there. I was like, huh, it's gone. Where'd it go? Either way, we'll do that tomorrow. No big deal. So here we go. Let's open a pack of each. I'll tell you, man, these football Mega Boxes, selling out everywhere. It's going to be very hard to find them. It's going to be very hard to find them. You get about a numbered card per box, and you get autos pretty frequently in these boxes, I will say. So I'm hoping today for a parallel of some kind. I don't really know what to expect. I don't see much of anything in this, but regardless, let's see what we got here. We have, these cards are stuck together. This box just came out and these cards are stuck together. A Larry Johnson, Kansas City card, running back. And keep in mind, I really don't know much about these football players from the past. We have Tony Hill, wide receiver for Dallas. Again, not too familiar with him. We have a Brendan Rice, I think. I don't know. X-Fractor, though. Rookie card for the Chargers, looks like. So, not bad there. I like this card. I like this card a lot. We have a good one here. Legends of the Gridiron, Tom Brady. Legends of the Gridiron, Tom Brady. I like that card a lot. That card's pretty cool. I will say, Legends of the Gridiron are probably my favorite insert, I would say, in this set. I like them a lot because I'll tell you, the airbrushing they do on these cards specifically, it makes it look like the logos are not there. I pulled a Terry Bradshaw one, and you couldn't even tell. You couldn't even tell it was airbrushed. We have an Austin Reed, Chicago, not the quarterback you want, obviously. You want Caleb Williams, obviously, but a base card, just a base card. And we have a Chris Braswell, Tampa Bay rookie card, edge player. So there we go. I'm still looking for the rookies, man. We have not pulled any of the top rookies yet. Hoping we can pull at least one decent quarterback. That'd be pretty nice. This box has not been great so far, for at least my box particularly. Now, my brother had some great luck with his boxes, so I'm hoping I can get at least a half-decent card in my box. That'd be at least a half-decent card. So I'm going to read these players off. We have Brent Rooker, Schwellenbach, put that one aside, Riley Green, Mitch Haniger, Anthony Volpe. I'll tell you, these names in that silver foil, they're so hard to read. See, they're seriously so hard to read. P. Crow Armstrong, we have a Boston Red Sox card. Key Bryant Hayes, fun fact, I'll show this card off real quick. Fun fact, I was actually at this game. This was the one time only. They wore the City Connect pants, which that's what those are, with and there's the silver pack, okay. We'll do that tomorrow, though. We have the City Connect pants with the black script road jersey. This is the one time only they have ever wore that, and I was at that game against the Phillies. I was at that game, so pretty cool. We have a Carlos Rodriguez, Jake Rogers. Okay, we have a Larry Walker, 90, pretty cool. Expo card, I like that a lot. Giving the love to Montreal Expos, which they should be back, by the way. Montreal should have a baseball team, by the way. Shohei Ohtani Stars of MLB, probably like the 5th time I pulled that card. Last 2 cards are Jameson Taillon and Anthony Rizzo. So that is it, man. That is it. And I see my brother's changing the colors in the back. Now we have green. Looks like we have a green background now. Either way, guys, I am getting out of here. Let me know what you think about the Meijer exclusive Tinsel Parallels exclusive in the blister packs. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next one.